Yo, what is up? So today we're going to be doing the best mutation fuse, which, well, this is what I've been told is the best fuse. I don't know if it's 100%, but I'm pretty sure it is. And the best fuse is the Neon plus Frozen. A lot of people have been telling me that's the best one, including some pros. So I'm just going to take their word for it. If you think there's another best fuse, do let me know in the comments. Also, make sure you leave a like and you subscribe, because obviously I do giveaways and stuff like that. So definitely subscribe and leave a like. Now let's begin this. So yeah, interestingly, I've noticed next to the mutation machine, which is obviously what we're going to be using, the example is actually the fuse we're doing. So the Frozen plus Neon equals the Frozen Neon. I thought that was kind of funny. So maybe the devs know this is the best fuse as well. I don't know. Now, obviously, we need a Neon plant and a Frozen plant, which we do actually have. So what we're going to do is we need this one right here. Boom. And we also need this one right here. So yeah, well, technically, this technically is the best, mutation fuse. But I guess you could argue it's not, on the best plant or whatever. So I'm not saying it's the best planted mutation fuse. It's just the best mutation fuse, if you get what I mean. Because technically the best one, I suppose, would be on the starfruit. The starfruit would be pretty hard to do. So we're just doing it on the Shroombino for now. I mean, hopefully in the future I can do it on the starfruit. I don't know. So yeah, the big Frozen Shroombino and also the Neon Shroombino. This is crazy. Now, one thing I am really worried about when I do this is the fact that obviously this bigger Frozen Shroombino is obviously way bigger. And then obviously this Neon one is way smaller, right? And obviously if we're going to combine them both, hopefully the game doesn't bug out. And hopefully it doesn't come out this size. Obviously I want it to be big. Obviously I want the mutations to obviously be, combined. But I don't want them to, obviously I want the bigger weight of this plant. Obviously I want the bigger one rather than the smaller one, if you know what I mean. Because I have heard some people say that they put big plants in the machine. I don't know if this is true or not. Maybe someone was lying or capping. But I have heard some horror stories. Apparently people put big plants in the machine and it sort of bugs out or something, and it actually gives them the smaller one instead of the bigger one. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I've been told. Hopefully that does not happen to me, because obviously that would be very sad, because these big Frozen Shroominos are not easy to get. They are incredibly rare, and yeah, definitely not easy. Even a Neon Shroombino as well, by the way. Neon, definitely, in my opinion, Neon is the hardest mutation to get. It is incredibly rare to get a Neon, especially on a plant that you actually want. I mean, usually I'll get a Neon on a tomato trio or something, something I don't even need. But yeah, anyway, right, let's quit yapping. So basically, now this is where the cliffhanger is, okay? And I need to admit something. I've actually already recorded this video, but my mic messed up. So unfortunately, I can't actually do the fuse. Well, technically I could, but I don't really want to do the fuse again. So pretty much I've already done the fuse. I know it's a bit anticlimactic. I do apologize. But let's just pretend I put it in here and I put it in here and I click this and then boom. And then we waited the 10 minutes. Okay. If anything, it's just a lot faster this way. But anyway, so let's search Shroombino. So here was the result. Here was the result. Where is it? It's in it somewhere. Here it is. The Frozen Shroombino. Look at this thingy. Look at it in all its glory. Now, I do have a lot to say about this, by the way. But before I do, let's just place it down so you can have a look at it. So obviously, yeah, apparently this is the best mutation. Frozen and, oh, yeah, Frozen Neon. It does look pretty cool, though. Although, I don't know. Why is the end bit there dark green? That looks a bit weird. But anyway, I mean, yeah, it's basically obviously just a mixture of both of them. Because obviously, apparently Neon, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but apparently Neon has 4 times the damage or something. I think that's what someone told me. I don't know. I get told a lot of stuff about this game. Some of it's cap, some of it's actually real. Apparently, Neon Mutation gives you 4 times the damage, and then the Frozen one, obviously, it kind of freezes the plants, as you can see, which is actually a really nice feature. So if you get something that really insane, obviously just slows it down, which is very nice. But yeah, this is what it looks like in all its glory. Currently, it's doing 2.1 million DPS, which is pretty good. Now, actually, while we're talking about the damage, basically, when I first recorded this, obviously when my mic was broken, basically what happened is when I first put it in the machine, I actually got very scared for a second because, well, right now it's doing 2.1 million damage, which, to be honest with you, isn't ideal because technically the one I put in before this. Okay, so basically I put in a Shroombino Neon, which, well, it looks like this, but these are electrified. But yeah, put in one of those and a Frozen Shroombino. Now the Shroombino I put in that was frozen actually did 2.2 million damage from what I remember. So basically, we've actually lost 100k damage somehow. I don't even know why or how that makes sense, because it's literally got neon on top of it as well. So really, it should be doing more damage, you would think. But yeah, technically, we've actually lost 100,000 damage with my old frozen Shroomino. Because like I said, that one did 2.2 million DPS, and now this one just 2.1. So that is very interesting. But also, well, it actually kind of gets worse, because the thing is, when I first did the fuse, basically, obviously, I was excited to see what it would look like and the damage of it. But when it first spawned in, obviously, it was only a level 1. And in the moment, I kind of forgot that it was level 1. And I was like, wow. So, you know, you got to think, I just put a 2.2 million frozen Shroomino in there with a neon Shroomino. And it basically, it came out and it was like 400,000 damage or 350k damage, somewhere in that range. And obviously, I was like, wow, that was a massive mistake. I literally just got basically scammed. Because obviously, trading a 2.2 million damage frozen Shroomino for a 350k DPS Shroomino is obviously not that great of a move. But luckily, you know, shortly after, I realized that actually, oh, it's only level 1 still. Because I didn't realize, because technically I did put 2 level 10s in there, I'm pretty sure. So I thought it would like come out as a level 10, but no, it actually spawned in as a level 1. So I needed to level it up. And yeah, once it got back up to level 10, the DPS started going up, and I'm not as sad as I probably was. Well, I mean, sad is a bit of an over-exaggeration, you know what I mean? But obviously, when I saw it was like 350k damage, I was pretty much like, wow, that was a massive mistake. But after leveling up, it's now 2.1 million DPS. And don't get me wrong, it is not as good as it once was, I get. What I mean, the damage difference is only 100k difference. It's not that big of a now. I guess technically I basically would have been better off not doing this mutation in the first place, to be honest with you. But I guess it does look somewhat cool, I suppose. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And people are saying this is the best mutation fuse as well. So I feel like I should have gotten more damage though. I don't know. Is it bugged out or something? How does it even make sense that I put a 2.2 million DPS and a Shroomino neon and infused them together, and it ended up being less damage? I don't know if that really makes sense. Is it like RNG when you put it in? Maybe it's randomized. I'm not 100% sure. I've not tested it enough to know all these details. But I definitely feel like it should be doing more damage than what it was, for sure. Or at least at the very minimum, you know, do the same damage, not like 100k less, but you know, it is what it is, whatever. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've done this fuse as well. Let me know how it turned out for you. Did it work out well for you? Like, did you get more damage than what you initially, you know, put into the machine, or did you get less, kind of like how I got less here, 100,000 less? I guess the only upside is maybe in like trading value, maybe it's gone up a bit in terms of trading value. I'm not actually sure. I'm not much of a trader, so I don't really know. If you're a trader, let me know. By combining the neon and frozen together on a big Shroomino, has my value gone up? I mean, surely that's a yes, right? You would think. But I definitely appreciate you watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about all of this. Let me know if you're going to try it yourself. You know, do it at your own risk, I guess. But yeah, like, subscribe, join my Discord, link in description, and have a really good day. Bye bye.